so every month we have a contest in our newsletter where people get to send me their questions, and if I choose the question and answer it in the following newsletter, you win a dinner for two, 4-course meals up in the front of the restaurant. So last newsletter I got a question from Keith, who had some questions about turkey with Christmas coming up. So I thought, what a great opportunity to demonstrate a few things for you. So first of all, when it comes to the turkey, is you want to purchase a great quality, tasty turkey. So locally we have two really good options that we've used at the restaurant. There's JD Farms, and then there's Rossdown Farms. Both have great turkeys, great flavor, and it really does make a huge difference in the end product. Now, the first thing I want to demonstrate, Keith had asked about a brine. And this is something we do with pretty much all the turkeys before we roast them, is some sort of brine in solution. And a brine is basically a marinade with a lot of salt in it that helps to keep the turkey breast, or in this case the turkey breast, very moist. So we start off, I've got 4 liters of water. We just add all of this into our pot here. We have some julienne onions, throw right in there. We have 2 cups of coarse salt. This is not a fine salt, this is a coarse salt. We throw that in. We have a cup of sugar. We have a 1/4 cup of whole peppercorns. We have a 1/4 cup of whole fennel seed. We have some bay leaves and some local garlic. We have 1 ounce of garlic to the cloves that we just cut in half. And what goes great with turkey is rosemary, so we have 20 grams rosemary stems here. If you didn't want to use rosemary, sage would work really nice. I'm using the stem and everything. I just want to kind of bruise it up a little bit before I put it in here, and that just helps release some of the essential oils. And then I have a full lemon. I'm just going to lightly squeeze it and then throw that right in there. Now we've got the brine. All we do is we put this on the stove, we bring it to a simmer, we let it simmer for about 5 minutes, turn off the heat and let it cool down, which is what we have right here. Now it's important when you're doing any kind of brine in that you make sure the brine is cold before you put the meat in there. You don't want the meat to start cooking in the brine. So here we have a turkey breast that we have deboned, and then we're just going to submerge it in the brine like so. So for a turkey breast like this, we only brine it for about 12 hours, then we remove it. This brine will do a turkey, a whole turkey, about a 5-kilo turkey that we would brine for about 24 hours to 2 days, and then we would remove it and roast it from there. And anytime you're brining, if you can kind of see, sometimes things have a tendency to float up to the top. All you need to do is grab a pan, grab a bowl or something, and just put it on top, just to keep it fully submerged within the brine. So that's the brine in, and again, you can play around with a lot of different seasonings, different flavorings. And basically, like I said before, the whole idea behind the brine is to add some flavor into the turkey. It also adds a lot of moisture. It's something that goes great with pork loin. This is how we make the hams. We do a brine just like this. Now the other question that Keith had was cooking the turkey so that it stays nice and moist. He talked about roasting it breast side down. One of the things we like to do at the restaurant, sometimes we'll bone out the whole turkey and roll it, but it's not always easy to do at home. So another trick that's really nice you can do with turkeys, you can do with chickens, is to put some butter underneath the skin and rub it all over the turkey breast. So basically what we do is we just go inside the turkey and we just gently pull the skin away from the breast meat, trying not to tear through at all. And then we just take our butter. Now this is a little bit softened so it's easy to spread. This is plain unsalted butter, but you can add fresh chopped herbs to it, garlic, truffle oil, whatever you like. And then we just place that inside here, like so. And then what I do is, you can kind of see the butter inside there. I will just start to massage the butter in. Just like so, so the breasts are completely covered with the butter. And we use probably close to about a cup of butter in there. Now the nice thing with this, as it roasts, the butter starts to melt, it bastes the breast meat, and it also adds some really nice drippings to the pan for your gravy. Now this is ready to roast just like this. The other thing that sometimes we'll do is we don't, because part of the problem is by the time the thigh cooks, the breast is overcooked. We don't always trust the chickens, and by that I mean we don't always tie the chicken leg up. Because what happens is once you tie the chicken up here, it becomes very dense in here. The cooking times takes longer and the breast dries out more. Where if it stays open a little bit, it gives the chance for the heat to penetrate the thigh, and it'll actually cook a little bit quicker and more along the lines of the length of time for the breast to cook. So that's some of our turkey techniques, and hopefully that helps you out, Keith. And if you drop us an email with your address, Keith, we will send you your gift certificate.